Hello again guys, and welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at the build process of this amazing looking stealth black watch. This is where it begins. For this build we're going to use this gorgeous black SKX case with a sapphire crystal and a matching black bezel ring. This case has a nice transparent caseback which will show off the blue custom rotor that I selected for this project. First, let's get rid of the stains and dust. We'll remove the caseback sticker later. We'll use a beautiful stealthy black dial with dark lume and gunmetal edges on the markings. This is the blued metal rotor, which has the same theme as the dial. It's going to look fantastic through the transparent caseback. Dial had some shipping damage and we have to straighten this bent pin. That looks better. Let's continue. For the second hand we will use this cool yellow lightning and these dark gunmetal hands. We'll be using the Seiko NH35 Movement. Bezel ring fit seems to be perfect. I like the shiny numbers on the bezel. For this build I'm using a blue rubber strap with black buckle. First we will change the stock rotor to a nice blue custom part. We need a screwdriver that is wider than 2.5 millimeters but thin enough to fit in the slot. Avoid touching the rotor or the movement with your bare hands and use tweezers to switch the parts. First we'll screw in the rotor lightly. Then we'll check if the gears are engaging correctly. After that, we can proceed to tighten the screw just a little bit more. The blue date numbers on the black background look really nice. The legs meant for 3 o'clock crown position need to be cut so we can attach the dial to the movement. This case uses 3.8 o'clock crown position, so we get rid of the unnecessary dial legs. When attaching the dial into the movement, be very careful. These kinds of pins can easily bend or break off. When you are sure that the pins are aligned, press the dial in firmly. I'm turning the crown very slowly for date to snap to the next number. That will indicate midnight. Let's start attaching the hands to the movement. We'll start with the hour hand. I'm moving the hands to 12 o'clock position using tweezers. You can also use Rotor for this so you don't scratch the dial. I'm pushing in the hand firmly and keeping the tool perpendicular to the dial. This is how it should look when the hand is pressed in and level. I like to press once, check the alignment, and press again to tighten the hand in position. Remember to check that the hands do not hit each other or the dial markings. Time for the real challenge, the feared second hand. Let's get rid of the excess rotor. Wow, that looks really nice. Gotta love the yellow second hand. We'll fit the stem for this particular case. We'll need to measure the distance between the case and inside of the pushed-in crown. Stem needs to be cut to size and finished off on a file to remove any burrows or sharp edges. Next, I will test fit the cut stem before using Loctite. I'm using pliers and piece of plastic to carefully tighten the stem into the crown. Let's do some more cleanup and remove the cover sticker. I'm using Rotor to lift up the sticker since I'm using finger covers. Let's remove the stem that came with the movement. Time to insert the movement to the case. I'm gently setting the movement in the correct position. The stem length seems to be fine. I just want to double check it. The finished cut and filed stem is screwed onto the crown using a small amount of blue Loctite. Remember to let the Loctite dry for about 45 minutes before inserting stem to the movement. When cleaning the excess Loctite, be sure that the blue Loctite and crown gasket oil do not mix. Before closing the case, we need to lube the caseback gasket. I'm using friction ball to screw in the caseback. Later, I will use a caseback tool to finalize it. We are almost done. We'll just need to install the nice black bezel insert. That's it. The watch looks just like I envisioned it. I'm very happy how it ended up. This was my first build, so I'm sure I made some mistakes. Let me know in the comments how I can improve my technique for the next build. If you want to make your own Black Stealth watch, you can find the links to the parts in the video description. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, remember to subscribe to my channel. Have a good one.